chapter 40, quality management. When I talk about quality, quality means meeting customers' expectation. When you are able to meet customers' expectation, that is quality. So here, what is quality? It can be defined as features of a product that allows it to satisfy customers' needs. So that means there are some features that the customers have seen in your product that makes them to buy it. Then in the course of buying that product, at the end of, after the consumption of that product, they are satisfied. It means that product involves or entails quality. Is it clear?
Yes.
So what are the features that could be considered as quality in a product? One, the physical appearance of the product, the look of the product, reliability and durability. How long can you use the product? How durable is the product? How long can you use it? Or does it get spoiled easily? 3, special features, like the look of it. Does it have other features that other competitors doesn't have? Suitability. How is it usable? Do you need to go through stress before you understand how to use it? Parts. What are those things that are involved? The components. Repairs. If it got spoiled, are you going to be able to repair it as soon as possible, or it takes time? After sales service. Will the business provide you some after sales services? Like, do they call you after to ask about it? What happens to the product? When it gets spoiled, do you take it back to them?
No.
Image, the brand of the product. Reputation, what are people saying about the product? It's also an important feature.
Yeah.
We'll go to quality control. For quality control, it implies making sure that the quality of a product meets specified quality performance criteria. So that when you talk about quality control, it means that after producing that product, you check if it meets the criteria or it meets the required specification. That means it is done by inspectors. So the business will provide it, the business would produce the product, then it invites external body to come check if it entails quality. That's quality control. So you check quality at the end of the production.
Yeah.
What are the objectives of quality control? 1, satisfied customer needs. It means as soon as the product is done, if it meets customer specification, then it will be ready to be sold. Mm-hmm. If not, it has to be reworked before it can be sold. 2, worked under conditions they were likely to face. So through the inspection, it means the inspectors would have put that product under the normal circumstances that the product should face to prove the quality. 3, operated in the way they should. When we talk about quality control, it means that when they see the product should be the kind of product it should be. When compared with its usage, its durability, whatever it is that entails that product or that the product must contain, it must be what is being specified it should be. The last one could be repaired easily, like we said about the features of the product. A product must be a product that when it gets spoiled, it can be easily repaired. That's quality too. So this is quality control. They go to quality assurance. It is a commitment by a business to maintain quality throughout the organization. So for quality assurance, you check quality at each stage of your production. You check quality at each stage of your production. Is it clear? Is it gotten? Quality circles. When we talk about quality circles, there you are bringing up different workers in a group. They come every day to discuss about problems and how to solve the problems of a product or service. That's quality circles. So I wrote here, these are groups of workers in the same area of production who meet regularly to study and solve production problems. Mm-hmm. Then we have total quality management, TQM. For total quality management, it involves the organization. It means from the beginning until the end, there's quality. Mm-hmm. Is it clear? Mm-hmm. So it is a managerial approach that focuses on quality and aims to improve the effectiveness, flexibility, and competitiveness of the business. So every department, activity, and individual is organized to take into account quality. So from the top to the bottom, it's quality. Then what are the features of total quality management? One, quality chains. This involves employee forming series of links between customers and suppliers in business. So part of total quality management is you forming a quality chain. When you talk about quality chain, it means the business, part of the employees of the business forms a link between the customers and the suppliers. So they ensure that there is mediation between customers and suppliers. So whatever they have to prepare for customers, they would let suppliers know about it. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Company policy, accountability, and empowerment. The TQM must start from the top and to the bottom. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So quality must be an everyday situation, must be an everyday thing. Control. Consumer needs will only be satisfied if the business has control of the factors that affect a product's quality. So another feature of total quality management is the control. You can only have control of something that is within your reach. So if a business is talking about total quality management, whatever components it needs, whatever services it needs, please concentrate here. Whatever quality it needs, whatever service it needs, whatever component or material it needs, it must have control over it. So it will be able to tell those supplying it that this and this and these are what we want, and they get it. Is it clear, please?
Yes.
Monitoring process. TQM relies on monitoring the business process to find possible improvements. So, because we talk about quality from the beginning until the end, it needs that we monitor the process of production so that we can be sure that there's quality. Teamwork. There's no way we are talking about total quality management without teamwork, because it has to start from the beginning to the end. So every department has to work hand in hand. Is it clear?
Yes.
Consumer views. Firms using TQM must be committed to their consumers or customers. They must listen to their customers.
Yes.
Is it clear? And the last one, zero defects. This aims to ensure that every product that is manufactured is free from defects. Total quality management means that the product must not have any defects. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So what are the importance of total quality management? Number one, it helps companies to focus clearly on the needs of customers and relationship between suppliers and customers. We said there's a chain, right? So because there's a chain between that, because there's a link of chain between the customers and suppliers, so it means quality management, total quality management allows cordial relationship between them, the business, the suppliers, and the customers. There's always cordial relationship. Is it clear? Two, it helps a business to achieve quality in all aspects of business, not just product and service. So it is not what you are giving out, what you are producing, that quality will involve. Because we said quality is from the beginning till the end. So even the managers that are not producing must think quality. So because everybody thinks quality, then total quality management will be involved. So because total quality management cuts across every aspect of the business, not just what you are producing in terms of goods or service. 4, it helps develop effective procedures for communication and acknowledgement of work. Because we're talking about total quality management here, so whatever we do, we already know that, oh, it is quality, yeah, that is where we are going, well done, that is where we're going. So you will acknowledge the effort of the teamwork. Do you understand? You acknowledge the effort of the teamwork, and this builds the relationship. Because there will be need for communication. There will be need to always give information regarding management and quality.
Yeah.
What are the problems or setbacks of total quality management? Number one, there will be training and development of the new system. There will be training. Before you can talk about total quality management, you have to train workers on total quality management. So that is expensive. So total quality management will only work if there is commitment from the entire business. Sit down properly, please. Sit down properly. When I talk about total quality management, there's always commitment between any individual must be committed. If you are not committed, that means you won't be able to perform total quality management. So the problem is that your faith is on them. You have to trust them. And they have to be committed. If they are not, you won't achieve TQM. And nobody is there. It is you that knows if you are following the guidelines of total quality management or not. You might want to take a shortcut. Total quality management does not involve taking shortcuts. It has to be done the way it is set to be. Stress is placed on the process, not the product. Stress is not on the product. Stress is on those who carry out the production process. Is it clear?
Yeah.
We go to casing. Casing means continuous improvement. So what are the features of casings? Continuous improvement itself is a feature. Yeah, I wrote improvements are continuous as a result from changes in production techniques which are introduced gradually. People will improve, your product will improve, your service will improve, but it's a gradual process. And which casing is talking about? 2, eliminating waste. The elimination of waste is called muda in Japan. They call it in Japanese is muda. Casing is continuous improvement. Muda is eliminating waste. How you can reduce waste. So so what is waste? I wrote here, waste is any activity that raises cost without adding value to the product. So any activity that increases your cost without adding value to your product, then it's a waste. How do we implement continuous improvement? We can implement continuous improvement through planning, doing, checking, and action. So we call it PDCA. So implementing continuous improvement implies what? Series of activities that leads to improvement. We're talking about series of activities that leads to improvement. That is what we mean by implementing continuous improvement. The first activity is planning. You need to plan. Business must identify where improvement is needed. Data must be gathered to develop a plan that will bring about the new improvement. So before you start talking about improving the quality, you need information. You need to gather data that you have to work on. That is telling you that there's weakness in here that we have to work on.
Yeah.
So you need data. So that is planning. Do. Once the plan has been finalized, it must be carried out. You don't just make a plan. When you make a plan, you carry out that plan. That is doing. 3, check. The next stage is to check whether or not there has been an improvement. So you have to check if what you have talked about has improved. The last one is action. So if the plan has been successful, it must be introduced in all parts of the business. So you don't just stop, you don't restrict it to that plan alone. Because you have succeeded in that aspect, then you can use that same plan for other aspects. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Then we have competitive advantage from quality management. Number 1, it helps a business develop a unique selling point. When there's total quality management, it makes your product different from other products. So you're going to create a unique selling point. Your product will be differentiated because of the quality. 2, it helps a business win customers from rivals. You will get a lot of customers, even from your competitors, because your product is being differentiated. 3, it helps the business to raise revenue and improve profitability. You're going to make more sales. Because you're getting customers from rivals, then your sales or revenue will increase. Then your profitability will also increase. Do you have any question about it?
No.